Hello friend, welcome to Loving Beyond. Now, what is the natural thing you do when the enemy attacks? I guess many of us will fight back, few will run away, but staying still is the last thing we want to do. When we are feeling vulnerable, throwing a few stones at the enemy brings some fulfillment most of us entertain. But did you know that you need not fight if the Lord God is fighting for you? Let's find out why. My name is Gideon Mumo. Just before crossing the Red Sea, the children of Israel got trapped between dying by the sword of the Egyptian army and drowning at the sea. They were terrified and accused Moses of starting a battle he was never going to win. It should have been better to serve the Egyptians than die in the desert, they yelled at Moses. The answer Moses gave to the children of Israel was perhaps the least expected. In Exodus 14:13 and 14, Moses tells them, "Do not be afraid, stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." And why not? There are times life outcomes will pose like mountains, red seas and armies, all announcing doom and thus marring our vision of God and His promise to fight for us. Thou shalt not despair. Thou shalt not fight in your own strength. Stand firm, stand still. The Lord will fight for you. Like the psalmist says in Psalm 46:1, when we remain still before God, we get to know Him as our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Staying still also helps us see our weakness apart from God and therefore our need to surrender to Him. Not standing still, not leaving our worries and fears to the Lord leads into grinding ourselves through stress and frustration. Failure to trust in God's deliverance can also lead us to avenging our neighbors or at least keeping them at bay. I don't trust them, so we reason. Not standing still leads into regrettable, hasty aggressions against neighbors. Not standing still leads us to act in blasts of anger, the fruits of which are nasty outbursts and actions that soil our testimony before neighbors, sometimes leaving relational damages that take like eternity to correct. But our lives are filled with the peace of God, and our perception of our neighbor changed for the good when we learn and choose to trust that God will be faithful to His promise to care for us and fight for us. All you need is to stand firm and stand still before Him. My name is Gideon Mumo. Thanks for logging in. Do have a blessed week.